Hello everybody, welcome back to NFTV. As you can see, I'm outside Old Trafford. Newcastle Fans TV. Yes, hello everybody, welcome to another video. I'm down in Manchester because I'm doing some filming with TV companies, but I wanted to pop on since I'm at Old Trafford because they're not richer than us. They might be more successful, easy for me to say, than the tune, but no, we're here to talk about who I feel, and I'm sure you'll agree, who should we keep? Now, we know that the squad's going to get better, but who's at risk at losing their place at Newcastle United? Let's quickly go through it. We've got a big list to get through. Let's start with the goalkeepers. For me, you've got to keep Dubravka and you've got to keep Carl Darlow for the time being. Yes, in a year or two, you might improve the goalkeeping situation, but not at the moment. I think those two are safe for me. Freddie Woodman, third choice, hasn't started the season well. Obviously, bit of disaster here at Old Trafford when he was in goal. And we've also got Mark Gillespie as well. I think those two possibly might get sold. You just never know. So one of those two are definitely going to go, if not possibly both. If I had the choice, I'd probably get rid of both of them because we've got Darlow, we've got Dubravka, but let me know what you think as well. But they're in risk of leaving the club in January. Let's go with the full backs. We'll start with Emil Kraft. That's a pretty a no-brainer. He has to go. Javier Manquillo, at best a squad player. Again, if an offer comes in for him, I would accept that. You're not going to get much for Javier Manquillo, probably a couple of million, 3 million maybe. Jacob Murphy, who's been filling in at right wing back, I'll probably keep him for the time being as a squad player at best. Look, we know the squad's going to improve, we know that there's going to be better players coming, but I think he'll be alright as a squad player for the time being. In 12 months time, that might be totally different. But you know, we've got a bunch of centre backs. Paul Dummett, one of our own, I would probably keep him as a squad player for the time being. Obviously, local lad, you need some Geordies in that team. Jamal Lascelles, captain, I can't see him going, but if a big bid come in, I would accept it, but I can't see it happening with him being the leader in the dressing room, so he'll probably stay. Fabian Schär, I'll probably accept that deal now. He's been in and out the side since Rafa Benitez left, and he's a luxury player, I think, and he's good on the ball, yes, but lapses him in concentration. I'll probably accept a bid for him to go. Federico Fernandez, I'll probably keep him as a squad player. He's got no value to sell, in my opinion. He's obviously in his 30s now. Yeah, left on his deal towards the end of the season. You might see him leave at the end of this current season, but come January, I'll probably keep him. Same as Kieran Clark, I'll keep Kieran Clark. Recently signed a contract last season. I think he's a good squad player again. I think he's going to be okay in January. We'll move to the left side of defence, and then we've got Matt Ritchie, who's been filling in there. If a bid comes in for Matt Ritchie and we signed a left back, I would take that, because Matt Ritchie's talked about leaving the club to go back to Portsmouth. I would probably accept that, you know. Jamal Lewis I'll probably keep as a squad player because I think a better manager can coach him better than what Steve Bruce has done. So we'll see in the managerial changes and so on if Jamal Lewis, I'll probably keep Jamal Lewis as a squad player. Not so much first team. I think that's an area, both full backs, that we can definitely strengthen. And then if you look at the midfield, we'll start with the centre midfields. Jeff Hendrick's an easy one. Yeah, even if a loan come in, I'll probably accept that. A small bid, you'd probably accept that. Know that Matty's already out on loan. John Joe Shelby's another one. I think if a bid comes in for him, he's another one that could be at risk. He's, again, quite similar to Fabian Schär. He's a bit of a luxury player. When he turns up on his day, he looks brilliant, but it's not often enough for me. So I would probably get rid of John Joe Shelby. There's another one. Sean Longstaff, I'll probably keep for the time being as a squad player. Off the ball, he's been a lot better this season. I would like to see him push further up the pitch. Yeah, I'll keep him as a squad player for the time being. Again, another Geordie coming through as well. And then, if you talk about all the other midfielders, you've got Isaac Hayden. Again, I think we've got to keep him versatile. He's the only defensive midfielder. I think he could benefit from a bit of competition in his role. 100%. That's a no-brainer for me. Isaac Hayden needs to stay at the club at worst, even for the next year or two as a squad player. But right now, he's first name on the team sheet in centre midfield for me. Right, Joe Willock is another one, just signed in the summer. Yes, he hasn't hit the goals flying, but he is working his arse off. And if you look at the tackles and the work rate, he's right up there in the Newcastle shirt. He is one to keep. Young lad, we are not getting rid of Joe Willock. And then if you look at the attack and flair, you've got Miguel Miron. Now, I would keep him as a squad player for the time being, but ask me this in 12 months' time to say where Newcastle are, that might be totally different. Same as Ryan Fraser. Ryan Fraser hasn't started life at Newcastle very well, but again, I'll keep him because we need squad depth off the bench. He's in and out of Ryan Fraser. But then again, if it's a daft bid come in, I wouldn't be against it, but I'm just edging towards staying. Saint-Maximin, no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. You're going to keep ASM all day long, aren't you? So yeah, you know what he does. He goes past players left, right and centre. It's class, absolutely class. That he's the one player that we need to build the team around. And for me, ASM stays at Newcastle United, 100%. Brilliant player, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And then we move forward to the strikers. Joe Lytton, you could class as a wide player, but striker. But yeah, if a big comes in for Joe Lytton, I'll get rid of him. Even if it was 5 to 10 million, I'll get rid of him. So is his place at risk? Possibly, but I would give him the boot. I don't think he will go in January, but I personally would if that bid comes in, the 100%. Dwight Gale's the same as well. Doesn't get any game time. You might under a new manager, but I would get rid of Dwight Gale. It's easy. And then Callum Wilson, no brainer. You keep him. Even if we got another striker who's at the same calibre, you can rotate them. So Callum Wilson stays for me. Yes, I know he's injured and gets injured quite a bit during the seasons, but you've got to keep him. You need goals, and he gets you goals when he's fit. Elliot Anderson, again, you keep Elliot Anderson, of course, and the under-23s is another video for another day, but I've just quickly rattled through. So there we go. That is my quick fire players who are at risk and who are going in January. Now, obviously, we've got the 25-man squad has been filled, so if we need to bring players in, 1 or 2, 3, 4, are going to have to leave, whether it's on loan or permanent. Let me know what you lot think as well. Ta-da from Old Trafford. Ta-da.